Hello, and welcome back to this week's Trader Joe's Taste Test, where we're trying all the new items, of course. Plus, we're gonna cut open a yellow watermelon and see if we picked a good one. Woo! And then I have a few things that I want to talk to you guys about as we're taste testing these foods. So make sure to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment down below. There will be a question of the week at the end. So let's get right into this week's Trader Joe's Taste Test.
All right. Ooh, baby, just hold tight. We're up the moonlight. Believe in the magic.
All right, we are going to start off this taste test with the brand new spinach and ricotta raviolini. They are these cute, tiny little ravioli pockets, and we just put butter on them, right?
Yeah, I didn't have any sauce or anything, so it made it a little tricky, and I have to hand grate cheese all the time, and we're about to go on vacation, so
yeah, ain't nobody got time for that.
So I just did a little butter, and we'll see how it tastes, just as is.
Here we go. I don't know about you, but those are good.
I'm going in for second, so
yeah,
clearly delicious.
Yeah, so I think it wasn't like super overpowering with flavor, but I'd say the flavor that is there is really delicious. If you pair that with a good, like maybe a pesto sauce, I would imagine would be pretty good.
Oh yeah, pesto would be good.
Yeah, mm-hmm. I mean, I really like those. I really like how small they are too, because you can just pile drive a big handful of them.
I know, they're perfect for kids. That's what I was saying. Like little kids, perfect, already bite size. You don't have to cut it up. And I do think there's flavor in there. The butter actually is a really nice kind of like sauce, I guess. It's not really a sauce, but you know what I mean. Like to add it, it tastes really nice with the butter.
Yeah.
But I think pesto would be great. I think marinara would be good too. So you can make it your own, but it's delicious, and I will be buying that again for sure.
Yeah.
All right, you want to move on to your hot dog?
Yes. So we've got here just a good old classic beef hot dog. Cooked it on the stovetop, not on the grill, and it's sweating. Like it's hot. So I'm excited.
I don't need to know your hot dog sweating. That's weird.
That's good. That's really good. Now,
how do you just take a bite out of a hot dog with nothing on it?
I'm trying to give a review
straight
here.
plain right now.
I've given a review on the hot dog, and it tastes to me like either a Hebrew National or maybe even a Nathan's hot dog. Where if you've had those, they have a little bit different of a flavor than other traditional like basic hot dogs, and it's a good thing. So this one has that really good like beef flavor. I really enjoy this. I'm glad that Trader Joe's has like a good hot dog option, especially with the 4th of July coming up and just summer events and barbecuing and everything. I, again, will certainly be buying more of these.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I like that the hot dog is the size of the bun. So many hot dogs, especially I'm going to vent about being vegetarian. A lot of the vegetarian veggie dogs are so much smaller, and you could almost fit like 2 hot dogs in one bun just to like get it to fit the whole way. So it's always nice when they do make hot dogs to fit the buns, and I still don't understand why buns to hot dogs do not match. Like, why are there less hot dogs than the buns they sell, or more hot dogs than the buns? Like, it just makes no sense. They don't match up.
It makes sense.
Yeah, you have to buy more.
That's exactly why we do it.
But also, it doesn't make sense that they don't make them the right size. Like, your one duty as a hot dog bun is to fit the hot dog, and their one duty for the hot dog, well, hot dogs have multiple duties. You can put them in other things too, but you know what I'm saying. Anyways, hot dog rant over. Let's move on. We're going to try a beer. So we're going to get into the Maui Brewing Company Da Hawaii Life Light Lager. This one I really just wanted to try because, like I said in the haul, we've been to Maui Brewing Co. and we really enjoyed it. So it's fun to try things when you're not on the island and you get to reminisce about Hawaii. All right. Ready?
Cheers.
Interesting.
Very light.
But it has flavor.
Yeah, it does.
It's weird. It's like, it is a light, it's like the tip of your tongue, it's light, and then the back of your mouth, your tongue, it's like more bitter, or like you taste the flavor.
Yeah, it's a really good description of it because it is light and flavorful at the same time.
Yeah.
It reminds me of like if I had to compare it to something, it'd be like a light beer.
Well, it is. It says light. On
it. But like an American light beer has that like very just really minimal flavor to it. However,
doesn't linger.
Yeah, but this one, like you said, on the back of your tongue, you get more of the hoppy flavor, but not like thickness. Like which is kind of silly talking about beer because beers aren't thick, but like it's still really like a thin. I don't know. That's all I got, but I like it. Yeah. It's good.
By the way, if you're hearing noises, Benson's just to the right of us playing in his toy box. So I know a lot of times you guys hear these noises in the background, and we're filming at home and it's summer, so Benson's always around. So if you hear him, he's just playing in the back. And speaking of Hawaii, we are actually going on vacation. We're going to Alaska, and we will not be around next week. So if you're wondering where the video is next week, just know we are looking at glaciers and enjoying ourselves and getting out of the triple-digit heat now that's just all of a sudden popped up. So it's good timing for us to get out, cool down, and then come back. But we'll be back with a vengeance that week after, and there's gonna be lots of stuff to try, so I'm excited. We're gonna move on to the new organic peanut butter cocoa crunch sweetened corn cereal. And this is what it looks like. I poured it into a glass bowl so you guys could see what it looks like. I did not pour the milk in yet because nobody's wanting to eat some soggy cereal. Some people like soggy cereal, but not
We're trying to give a review here. I don't think we've been in Maui Green Company.
Yeah, we did.
Man.
I don't know. Let's just pretend like we have.
I know. That's what I was doing. But I was just letting you know I don't think we have. Because we went to the one in Kauai.
Maybe I'm thinking your mom and Phil went.
And that was the one in Kauai. Yeah.
No, they've been to the Maui one.
Oh, they've been to it.
Yeah. And they brought us, I think, beer from there. That's
they
what
did.
I was thinking.
Yeah, that's probably it.
Okay. Ready?
Yeah.
All right, so we're just gonna share the bowl of cereal because I don't want to do a lot of dishes. I've been working so hard to get the house in order. I don't know if you guys are the same way, but before vacation, like I am a mad woman getting every ounce of the house clean, spick and span, mopping, dusting, everything, organizing. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
You get the house all clean, so when your friends come over to stay here, it's clean for them. But then after all the cleaning, when you get home, your house isn't necessarily as clean as when you left. So
when you have people stay in your house, it's never as clean as you left it, but that's okay.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna try this.
Cereal time. Yeah, I tried it. It's very sweet. It does say sweetened corn cereal, and it definitely is sweetened. Mm-hmm. I like it. I mean, I like cereal in general. I think it's really good. I know it's more of like it's not really good for you, obviously. Everybody knows cereal is not like the best thing for you. But it's a nice little treat to have at the, like, I used to eat cereal all the time as a dessert because I just enjoyed it a lot. But it has a good crunch to it, really nice flavor. I wouldn't say it's like heavily peanut butter or cocoa. I'm not really, do you taste peanut butter in there? Mm-hmm. Let me taste it again because I'm not getting the peanut butter.
Totally. So I think it tastes a little bit like the peanut butter puffins that they have, but then it also has the chocolate in there.
Okay, I do taste it now.
Yeah, I actually think it tastes more like peanut butter than chocolate.
It does. I needed to have a couple bites because just one bite of it was not enough to, you kind of had to like layer the flavor onto your tongue. But I will say it's good, and I agree, it is like the puffins, and actually Trader Joe's had placed this cereal next to their Puffins peanut butter cereal. And it's really nice. It's great. Like Tim said, I do taste way more peanut butter than I do cocoa, but it's still delicious. And if you're a cereal person and you like the peanut butter flavor and you like the little, I like the size of the cereal too. The little balls are like the perfect little crunch, and it's very satisfying.
Yeah, I destroyed it. I ate all of it. I thought it was really good. I really enjoyed that cereal. We don't really buy cereal very often anymore, but we get on our kicks, and I think this one might be added to the rotation if we do. So
yeah, for sure.
Yes.
Okay, we're gonna move on to the second beer. This is called the Viking Blonde. I have to finish my little sip, and I think Tim obviously poured more. But I wanted to try this before we get into the watermelon. I'm cutting the watermelon next, but I want to taste the watermelon flavor, and so the beer is going first, not after.
Okay, Viking Blonde.
Another cool can.
Yeah,
I
it is
love
a cool
these
can.
cans. All right, ready to
I mean,
go?
I've got hair envy of a man on a beer can.
That's funny.
All right.
I have your envy of him too.
Cheers.
This smells real weird.
Says bright, zesty, and totally crushable.
It tastes different than what it smells like, but I feel like that smell was like old musty mattress.
Oh, that's not appetizing.
I know.
It says Viking's golden hue and refreshing citrus finish is your best friend on any voyage.
Okay.
So, I guess so.
I like it.
Yeah, it's another one that's, again, on the rather light side. It's a blonde ale, so it's going to be pretty light, but definitely has, I think, more initial flavor than the first one we tried.
Yeah, for sure. I think it's good. Would I buy either of these two again? Maybe the Maui one. This one's good. It's just not, it's not great. We've had a lot better beer, I think, and I'm trying to like compare it to like some of our favorites, and right now these are lighter probably because it's summer, and obviously you're not wanting like a really heavy, really thick, flavorful beer. You want it to be nice and light and easy to sip on in the heat. I see where they're going with this beer for the season, so it makes sense to me. And I do like it, and I think it's refreshing.
Yeah, I honestly, I like it. I think I would probably buy this again, depending on the price point. I think it is a little bit more pricey, I'm not sure, but regardless, I thought it was decent beer. It's a blonde ale, it's really nice. I like it. So if that's what you're looking for, I'd say you can go pick it up.
Perfect. Okay, so we're gonna cut into this watermelon now. I have really high hopes for this baby. And then after we're done, stay tuned if you wanted to see the Made in America red wine blend. I have such a fun thing that I discovered when I pulled the cork out, and I can't wait to show you guys. But first, let me see if I can get this in the frame at all. I'm just gonna cut it in half and show you guys what it looks like, because these yellow watermelons are absolutely gorgeous. Ooh, look at that.
Barroom. That's not expected.
That is so pretty. So I'm just going to use a spoon. Usually I would cut this and I'm going to cut it afterward, but for the sake of the video, I'm gonna just use a spoon and try it. Okay, I'm gonna give you a smaller bite,
Benson wants a bite.
I'd say it's pretty good. I think it's a good one. Yeah, it's got a lot of juiciness to it. It's nice. It's a little less sweet than a red watermelon, would you say?
Yeah, I would definitely agree with that.
Yeah, a little less sweet, but very, it's just, once you refrigerate it, it's not been refrigerated yet, but once you refrigerate watermelon and you have it on a hot day, there is nothing more satisfying than biting into a cold watermelon, getting all that water, especially when you're thirsty. Like, I can't tell you how many times I crave watermelon when it's not the right season. I'm like just thirsty.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is a really good one. I think I picked a great one. I love it. And look at how much juiciness is in there.
Yeah, it always throws me off when we have these yellow watermelons because, first of all, you expect it to be red. It's yellow.
Yeah.
But then when you bite into it, you're thinking, oh, it's not going to have like that same flavor because it's different. It's yellow. It doesn't have that same red flavor that I'm brainwashed into thinking is different.
Yeah.
This one does though. Like it's not as sweet, but it tastes like a watermelon, like a red normal traditional what you're used to. So
it's good.
Yeah, it is pretty good.
I'm happy with that pick. I just went, everybody says there's all these rules about watermelons. You got to get the one with the yellow spot, which I did. I got one with the yellow spot. You got to get one with lots of they call them like bee stings, which is like all those little abrasions and looks funky. But really, somebody I was listening to said, just get the ugliest watermelon you can find. The absolute ugliest, the one that's not even shaped correctly. The one that's shaped so odd that just looks terrible. And she was saying, you cut into that and it's going to be perfect every time. And I was like, okay. This case, I picked the one with the biggest yellow spot because there were only like 6 to choose from. And that one had a good one. So, all right, we are moving on. We have the waffles to try still. So we're going to try that. But first, before we get into the waffles, we're going to try this wine. Okay. So what I noticed when I was cracking into this wine, which I'm so excited to try because I said this in the haul, I'll say it again, Trader Joe's hasn't really come out with like a 4th of July wine before, at least that I don't remember. And this one is very on theme with like the Declaration of Independence kind of style. Looks like a tattered flag is coming. It's just really cool. It even has a seal right here that says Made in America. It's like a dollar bill. And then they don't stop there. They're not gonna stop there. They're gonna give you a cork that has a literal American flag printed on it, just in case you forgot that this was a Made in America wine. So now we gotta try it and see if this wine is any good. Pretty color so far.
Yeah.
For a red blend, that's pretty good.
Here we go.
Let's do it. Acidic.
Yeah, it's pretty full bodied though.
It is.
Definitely has, like, you know, we didn't really let this air out or like open up too much.
Yeah.
So maybe that acidity will go away, but what won't is the full bodied flavor. But I really enjoy that. You know, kind of oaky. It says it's you know, bourbon barrel aged.
It's good. I
And you
really
can
like
taste
it.
that. Yeah.
The first thing I tasted was the acidity in the wine, which you're right. As it opens up, that acidity will diminish a lot. And I already feel like after my second sip, it's already calmed down because just pouring it into here and aerating it. Great wine.
Yeah.
I would
I'd
buy
say
this
is
again.
good. Do you remember how much this cost?
It was really affordable.
I think this was one of the cheaper ones
Yeah, I
of the
wanna
ones
say
you
it's like
got.
$4.99
I
or
think
something.
I think it was.
I almost want to go back and get another one because this is really good. I'm like really surprised, but also not really, because the bottle itself is a really good quality bottle. You can just tell the glass is thick. It's a really beautiful label. It's a 2019. Fantastic. Like, I do kind of want to get some more for 4th of July because we're not going to be here. And when we get back, we're having a 4th of July party. So we probably should get some before it's gone.
Yeah, I think it's definitely worth it, and it definitely at the $4.99 price. That's like,
For sure.
Like,
We should fact check that, but
I'm pretty sure it is. You
Yeah.
know, it's already been on the screen, so they already know
Yeah.
whether we were right
True,
or not.
true.
But I do think that we were accurate on that, and yeah, that's really good. So yeah, I like it.
yeah, I agree. Okay, we're now trying the bubble waffles. Let me go make those real quick so they're not too freezing cold. All right, we got the bubble waffle ready to go. I just cut off a little bubble for each of us to try.
It smells like
Make
a
sure
bakery
it's not too
in
hot.
here.
Yeah, it smells really sweet.
Oh man, it definitely smells sweet.
Ready?
Yeah.
I like this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is pretty good. Are you
We
supposed to?
didn't put syrup or anything
Yeah, I
on
was
it.
gonna say, are you supposed to?
I mean, you can, but I don't think we need to.
No, I don't think
It's
so
like
either.
sweet. It tastes nice and sweet. It's actually really good. So when they say mochi texture, I thought it was gonna have that gelatinous like ball on the inside.
Yeah.
It's not like that. It's just a little chewy, but it's really enjoyable. I really like this a lot.
Yeah, I do too.
I'm surprised because a lot of people were saying like, I'm not gonna like this, but I actually really like it a lot. And a good thing that I noticed on the package is that it's vegan. So if
Yeah.
you're vegan and you want to try this, you can. And it's so yummy.
I'll say there's not like a different flavor in the little bubbles. Like I was like, you know, it'd be kind of cool if there was like chocolate, like pops in there.
Yeah.
That'd be really good. It just has like the traditional pancake flavor or waffle flavor, whatever, but different texture because of those bubbles. Interesting, very interesting product.
Yeah.
You know, I've never seen anything like that until now. So.
It's just really nice to have to eat. And I actually do prefer waffles plain a lot of times, especially blueberry waffles. I'll just cook those and like eat them as a snack. Or I used to. I don't do that anymore. But yeah, really good. I love them. And hopefully if you guys want to try them, you can try them at your Trader Joe's while the supplies last, of course. Okay, it is now time for the question of the week. And this question of the week is going to be simple and obviously influenced by what we tried today, but it's what's your favorite cereal and why?
Oh, good question.
So I have mine because I remember when I was pregnant with Benson, I could not get enough, and it was the peanut butter puffins, but I mixed it with the banana granola, so it was like banana peanut butter.
That's right.
And I had such an obsession with those two cereals combined while I was pregnant. I ate so much of that. And when Trader Joe's discontinued the banana granola, I was devastated. I was so sad because I was like, I don't know where to buy this now. And so since then, I haven't really eaten cereal, if I'm being honest. But yeah, I would say those two make my perfect cereal. It's like the combination of the two.
Yeah, that's a good question because there's been a lot of cereals I've had throughout the years.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna take it back to like my younger years, and I think Cinnamon Toast Crunch was the one that I
love that.
Yeah, it just was like there's something about it. It just kept going back. I'm like, this is so good. And even thinking about it right now, the little the squares and the texture and the milk and everything, like it was just I don't know, it was really good. But as an adult, I'd have to also say the peanut butter puffin cereal at Trader Joe's is really good.
We also like Captain Crunch.
Yeah,
We have
but
had
it's
cereal
not-
since then because we get the Halloween Captain Crunch cereal that turns your milk green, and I have to get that every year because it's like very festive to me.
Oh, we also have Fruity Pebbles too.
Oh, you love Fruity Pebbles.
Those
You were going
good.
crazy on those Fruity Pebbles.
I
We did
know.
go on a cereal kick like a couple years ago, and we went crazy with all the cereals. Trix is really good too. I don't know. There's a lot of good ones, so I'd love to hear you guys tell us what your favorite is, and also if you are like me, where you like a combo or like multiple different cereals, or if you just like the one cereal and that's it. And also tell me what milk you like, because I prefer almond milk, or I'd say almond milk is probably my first
Me too.
preference, but I also like coconut milk too sometimes for my cereal. But do you guys like regular milk? What kind of don't say water.
That's weird.
Some people do eat their cereal with water though.
Okay. You need to get checked to be
Or
like a
orange
serial
juice
killer
or
because that's
something.
terrible. Serial killer. How fitting. Yeah.
Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this week's video. We're gonna miss you the week that we are going to be gone, but we will be back and stronger than ever, totally refreshed and revived, and we're looking forward to it and excited to see what Trader Joe's has to offer in the next couple weeks. But until then, I hope you guys have a great weekend, rest of your week next week, and if you like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and see you guys in the comment section in the next video too. Bye.